wasn't it called Gamer?
That's
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm caught up. I was setting up the stream. It was taking a second.
Oh, like that's literally what I was talking about. But it had like VR stuff like that.
Okay, so this stock drops thing does actually post it, but it literally took like, holy fuck, that took a long ass time. 441. Here it got posted at 457. That took so long. It took 16 minutes.
Waste.
Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out of this. Wait, what did you post? Gamer?
Yeah, just because Hung didn't know what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, did you see this movie?
Yeah, dude, I liked it.
I
mean, I
thought
saw
it was,
it like when it came out. But...
It's got a 5.8 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's not super high, but I remember thinking it was good too. Okay, hold on. Can you see my? Yeah, you can see that. Okay, just making sure.
I swear I've seen this movie before.
You probably
have.
Yeah.
Let's see the trailer real quick. I don't remember how it goes at all.
On September 4th.
This is a 16-second trailer.
God, these old trailers.
Don't miss
On September 4th.
the last great action movie of the summer. Let's rock.
Was that Dexter?
Yeah.
Don't miss
Or no,
the last great action
He swings
movie of
at
the
him.
summer.
That was Dexter, dude.
Let's rock. Gerard Butler.
Ludacris.
Gamer.
Terry Crews. Gamer. Word.
Rich word.
Get pwned.
All right, where's the fire ass? Where's the fire ass treadmill that I was talking about? It's not this one either. Holy shit! I hate this headset as well.
It's got eyes on it.
It's like dingy. This music is so unfitting.
How do they choose this song out of all the other ones? This sounds like one of those like low quality scan videos.
It's like this is the one I was talking about, but
Fuck these motherfuckers up
It
on the,
sounded like
on
a-
the CHRP.
like a Kickstarter for like a juice machine that requires Wi-Fi. This one. This is the real one, bro.
Time your juices.
This is.
Imagine waking up to fresh juice every morning.
It was that was an actual thing. It was called Juicero. It was like I think it was fully funded. The fucking Kickstarter. It's kind of crazy. But this is the treadmill I'm talking about. This is the only one that I've seen. The Infinidec. Can't believe I forgot the name. But this is the only one where you can like walk regularly and it like detects it and like compensates
How
for
much is
it.
it?
We'll look at that in just a minute.
This looks so ridiculous. Like the size of it.
Put it in
Like
your
what
VR room.
computers
Look
used
at
to be
this.
like.
Yeah, this would go in my VR room. Like you're walking, like proper walking. I guess the fucking hoop. I don't remember seeing this like part where you have to hold onto the hoop. Maybe he only has to hold it because he's a noob or something.
He's like a baby. He's like a big baby.
Bro, rave
Bumpers.
Love it.
Hula hoop chicks will fucks with this.
Bro, they be making their characters fucking 360.
All right, so let's check out some more Infinidec.
Infinite Deke.
Yo, I'm back.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm
kill
back.
confirmed. Let's go.
Glad to see you. Wait, how'd you get kill confirmed?
Kill confirmed on Nuketown. It's a
Oh, that's a bet.
mixture playlist.
Okay.
I fuck with kill confirmed.
Let's see. 2 years ago, 5 months ago. So this is the most updated one.
Flexibility.
Oh lordy.
The future of gaming is going to be all about VR glasses, haptic suits, gloves, simulators, and loads of other next level stuff. On my trip to Asia, I got to discover this wonderful world and learn tons about how virtual reality is slowly shaping the next generation of gamers. One of the companies that I got to visit during my adventures was Cat
This is-
VR,
all
a
this shit
passionate
is
team of
so
people
fucking
that have
cool.
taken the lead on bringing omnidirectional treadmills to consumers. They had invited me to come over and give feedback on one of their prototypes.
See,
so
that
today
looks-
I'm going to take you inside
that
their
looks,
headquarters
uh,
and
No,
show
look
you
at the way he's
VR
walking.
strives towards
Literally look at the way he's walking. Like that shit looks
Is he moonwalking?
terrible.
Is he like moonwalking?
Making
He's essentially moonwalking,
that
yeah.
have taken the lead on bringing omnidirectional treadmills to consumers. They had invited me to
You
come
guys wanna
over
say,
and
like,
give
yeah,
feedback
dude,
on one of their
the speed of that voice
prototypes.
sounds
So
a little
today
bit
I'm going to
dumb, and I
take you
realize you had
inside
it
their
sped up.
headquarters and show you how Cat VR strives towards making VR treadmills
Yo,
the next
so you don't walk
big
like that?
thing.
It's like you're trying not to fall down on black ice. Like that shit is
whoa,
not.
Well, that is how Asian people run, bro.
What do we have
You gotta put the hands behind your back.
here?
It's our new treadmill, Catwalk C.
Is that Ninja or
Catwalk
is that
C.
Block?
This honestly
You're
looks
doing a
like
lot.
something that came straight out of Ready Player One.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can use it at your home, you can experience the game, you can.
That shit looks like trash.
Oasis from your home.
Yes, you can be a part of another world directly from your bedroom.
So yeah, that's the
one
Catwalk
way to
C,
put it.
a omnidirectional treadmill built for gamers.
Oh, I just killed
What it
myself
does
with a grenade.
is it simulates natural movement, meaning
Wes, are
you
you working
can
today?
walk, run,
sir.
jump,
Working in the
lean,
morning.
crouch, go backwards, and
Trying
even
to play some
strafe
Rocket
on the
League.
spot with a
Later.
full 360 degrees
Yeah, I'm done.
of freedom.
Okay.
Games
Gotta run
such
some,
as
car right
Half-Life
now?
Alyx, Boneworks,
No, I don't
The
have
Walking
it. I
Dead,
didn't
Saints and
download the
Sinners,
pod.
VR Chat, Onward, Pavlov,
I'm trying to level
etc. are all
Level one of my characters. Oh, this. Wow.
compatible. As long as the title supports free locomotion, you should be able to hook it up to the Catwalk C. With that, they state that it's one of the smallest treadmills on the market, making it super portable,
No,
lightweight, and easy to deploy wherever
Nah.
you want.
It's
What is
just
interesting as
watching
well
people
is
use
that it
this is
works
like
with
I
almost
feel like
all
it,
of the
I feel like it would be
headsets.
exhausting as fuck and also like unimmersive. The current locomotion for all VR, like most VR games, is pretty bad. This is like also not good though. Like this is a bad solution to a problem. I mean, it's cool because it's opening up like a marketplace for it, and it's like finding the demand there, and it's showing people that people need to be pushing their shit here. This is just not the way this solution needs to be solved.
The Valve Index,
Solution
PlayStation
solved.
Solution
VR,
solved.
Rift, Vive, Pimax,
walk like that when you're
Windows
trying to-
mixed reality, and of course Oculus
feel like-
Quest with Link.
Like, even though it looks goofy and
You feel like you get used to it.
yeah,
I mean, that's my biggest problem with VR shit right now is that you do get used to it for the most part, which is like nice. It is really nice once you're like immersed, but there's so much kind of bullshit that you have to put up with. Like sometimes the headset will come off a little bit, like it'll go down or up like a couple millimeters, and like your entire fucking thing is blurry, or like you need a really strong computer or you can't run like the games in a way to where they're high enough FPS, because if it's not high FPS it's gonna look fucked up. Like it's so unimmersive because it's literally all that you can see in your eyes, and it's low FPS, it's choppy, it's like okay, I'm out, I'm not in it. And then also there's things like there's like anti-aliasing stuff and like bloom effects and like all these other different like lighting effects that make it look real that are just like not really possible unless you have like a crazy fucking setup, which is why I'm trying to get a crazy fucking setup like right now. But like that's the thing, is that all these different problems I've said like have like 8 different technology solutions that are currently being worked at to like be solved at. Like a good example is DLSS with NVIDIA. I like just learned about this the other day. There's this deep learning super sampling shit that I think only NVIDIA is doing right now, where it's fucking it's AI like deep learning shit to re-render your frames, your screen. It re-renders it using like AI. I think it like downscales the resolution or some shit. Either way, I don't know exactly how the technology works, and that's kind of the magic about it, is that like there's just like AI sitting in the background that is just like making hardware that's not that great like way better, just like on the nature of the AI. And this is just like one of like the millions of different things that AI is going to do in the future.
Hardware make computer go burr.
Yes.
No, software make computer go burr. AI is software, dude.
So before
AI
I
makes me
officially
hard.
Yeah.
get
That's the joke I was trying to
into
go
this
for.
treadmill,
Okay.
I
do
didn't
need to put
misspeak.
on
It's
some
okay.
special shoes that I have right over here.
So the shoes are designed to help you with the
Dude,
friction. When you get onto the treadmill, you can walk,
I
you
feel
can
like
walk faster around.
Elijah West, I feel
you
like
can
y'all would
get
like
into
this
a more-
podcast. Maybe not necessarily like every episode, but his most recent one, because he reviews his music, like that he makes, but then also like shits on this person's music that he like regularly makes fun of.
What does that mean?
So like it's Who Are These Podcasts? They do like a
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
review.
Yeah, they're good.
And the most recent episode, to like promote one of their like Carl's band's live show,
Mm-hmm.
he plays a bunch of his music, and it's all like speed metal and like pop punk, like punk, like kind of like No Effects type stuff. And they do like country, and they're all like joke albums or like joke songs.
Mm-hmm.
But then he reviews like Patrick Michael's music.
Oh, Patrick Michaels.
Patrick Michaels in town.
Michaels. Hell yeah, dog.
Mario Judah?
I want to get to the goddamn Omni.
Intense
What is it called?
experience.
Infinideck.
Whatever game you play, whether it's
But I guess we can
RPG,
watch this guy's
a
review
shooter, any
for-
game you're into, you can
Those
play
are kinda
and
fresh,
get
those
the
shoes.
hardcore experience you like.
I'm on.
So now, once you're on, you need to get onto the harness.
These motherfuckers trying not to
It's very
fall, bro.
elastic, so it will fit different body types. It's a double safety system. We have a few belts, and then it will also ensure that it's
How the fuck you get
tightly
81
touching your
objectives?
body.
That's crazy.
So, I got the shoes on, I'm on the treadmill, and the last
Oh,
thing
the
I
gun
need
controllers probably
are
make a
two
huge
controllers
difference, too.
and a VR headset, so funny enough, these are on the back, right?
Exactly. You can reach behind, and you can find them on the small hangers we've built into the treadmill. So everything is stored conveniently
enough.
where you can reach it. When you step off the treadmill, you can hang them there. Everything will be in good order. You don't need to worry about your stuff.
With art.
Yes, so that
Everything
was a
in good
quick
order.
introduction on how you jack into this treadmill. Now, before I start sharing my my thoughts on the catwalk scene, I should mention that this was not my first time trying one. Oh no, throughout the years, I've played on
All right,
many
bro.
different models,
Oh, okay,
different
well,
treadmills,
we've
and
done it before,
learned
so.
that
This
this
would
tech
make Call
still
of
has a
Duty Zombies so
long, long
terrifying.
way to go before
Dude,
it's
look at
looking
this.
perfect and will completely replace the traditional VR controller.
You'll walk like
The
that?
closest we've got
This.
is
Am I
the
with
only
the
one?
Infinideck. But
Okay.
that contraption is not only massive, it's also very heavy and extremely expensive.
That shit looks like
It's
it weighs
awesome and
3 billion pounds. Like, I don't know how the fuck you'd ever move this from, like, one room to another.
Dude, you wait until the technology becomes better.
Yeah, pretty
1980s
much.
Real close.
computer.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, really good
Do what
analogy.
we want for the future. Sadly, it will be a while before this can be sold to the average Joes like you and me.
Dude,
Cat
what the
VR, on the
fuck?
other hand, is one of
Why
the
is
first
FPS
companies
shit?
who
Or is that
are
just me?
able to sell affordable treadmills to consumers. And that on itself is a miracle. Their stuff might not be on the same level Infinideck is at, but this is the best alternative
see more
that
about
you can get right
Infinideck.
now without having to sell your kidneys. Still, that didn't take away that my expectations were quite low, because none of the treadmills I played on in the past convinced me that they were ready for the big public. But,
The
to
big
my own surprise,
public.
I actually had, for the very first time ever, a far more positive experience. And
Looks
this
so
was
uncomfortable.
Cat's prototype. Of course, now I make it sound like it was all
that'd
about
be hard on your
rainbows
knees.
and sunshine, but
He
trust
walks like
me,
reverse pigeon
it was
toad.
still
Yeah.
not perfect, but definitely a step into the right direction. A play session where I got to experience many ups, but also many downs. What I mean is that I start to understand better how treadmills like the Catwalk
me
C can
Infinideck.
become a potential game changer in the
Okay,
near
hold on, I'm
future
curious
for the consumer, but also arcades and pro gamers in the esports scene. Anyways, let's talk about this treadmill's learning curve, because as you may have noticed already, my movement during this play
46
session
hung.
did not always
Almost to
seem
Shadowlands.
natural. I know it looks awkward from time to time, but
I
you
actually
gotta
just
believe
got
me,
on.
I was
I'm gonna
really
try to
trying to walk
pump out
normally. This all might
Baldraxis.
look super easy from the outside, but when you finally get to try it, it's a total different story.
Shit does not look
You have to
easy.
get
Are they
This shit
using
looks
Oculus
terrible.
Pair?
moving on a
or no?
service that is
They
They have to be, right? Like,
Using
I think
a
they
what?
should.
It's a total different
Using an Oculus,
story.
or they're trying to
You have to get used.
pair it with their own VR
This
console.
looks like I should know this, but I'm pretty sure this is an Oculus headset. Maybe it's a Rift. A Rift S or something? Rift S? Yeah, it's a Rift S, yeah.
Used to moving on a surface that is extremely slippery. And in my opinion, all of the VR treadmills, including this one, are not necessarily simulating how you move in real life, but instead teach you to walk in a total new fashion. I do believe that if you get to spend a decent amount of time with the Catwalk C or other treadmills on a daily basis, it is possible to master them. For some, this will mean they have to deal with a steep learning curve. Well, it could take up.
Brian.
I mean, I think he's funny. I don't really listen to his music.
Does he still put out songs?
Nah, I don't. No, not that I've heard.
I don't think anybody's listened to him. I know he put out like an album. Maybe.
I know Rich Brian.
2019, July 2019. That's a long ass time ago.
Bro, it takes a long time for art. What are you talking about? Not everybody's like Future.
That's their fault, bro.
It's really Future's fault.
Is this so? This is the most recent. There's no date. It just says 2020. 2020.
Released it throughout the entire year.
It's an album.
You can't release an album throughout the entire year.
I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I just don't think it's a thing a lot of people end up doing.
Others, just a few days. The guy who you saw playing before me made it all look so freaking easy, but hey, what do you expect from someone whose job is to actually intensively test treadmills
What a cool
for a
job,
living?
though.
But it does prove that practice is key. Okay, but that's that. Let's dive a little bit.
I wish I was smart enough to break into like a burgeoning industry like VR and like be like a developer, like either a hardware or software developer, because that'd be really fucking cool
You
to
could
find
probably
like one
work
of
on
these.
some aspect of it, because like a lot of startups just require skills.
Yeah, yeah.
You could theoretically learn how to do one part of AI.
I mean, the chances are I'll probably end up finding myself into something like that. But like, as far as development, software or hardware goes, like that shit's way out of my wheelhouse. That's it's for younger, smarter kids.
Your portfolio is gonna consist of the three amigos thing.
And get me in, bro. Dude, I don't know. A lot of people have never heard of RSM. It's like mind blowing because I've never heard of it either. But it's literally like the 5th largest accounting company in the United States.
Is it the Big Four?
It's the 5.
Is it the Big Four?
It's the 5. It is number 5.
It is the 5th.
That's fucked up, bro. Why can't it be the Big 5? Like this is Big 5, right? Like we're big. The fuck?
Who's number 4? Are they really that far ahead of you guys?
I actually don't know.
Because I know EY is huge because one of their clients is Google.
See, like Big 4 accounting firms, dude. Fuck off. What about 5? What about the big 5 accounting firms? Hey, chill. Where are we at?
You're not even on that one.
Where are we at?
Why would
PricewaterhouseCoopers, worst name ever. No spaces, bro.
It's a shit name, but an amazing company.
They're all just like last names. Fucking Ernst and Young. This is only fucking one guy. Okay, now
I'm about to
I feel
fucking-
this is cap.
I'm about to mainline some fucking CBD.
What's that mean?
I got some CBD dabs I could try out.
It's gonna be like regular weed.
Damn, I'm just high now.
And it's a gram of shatter, and it looks like a gram of like normal shatter, so it must be like 40%, 50% at least.
Oh, dude, now I feel like I've been bullshitting. It's not Big 5. Wait,
Who told you it was Big 5?
well, nobody told me it was Big 5, but it was.
Wait, no. I'm not calling it Big 5 because it's not what it's not what the phrase is.
Top 10. Where am I?
Wait, you could be number 9 or 10.
I mean, I'm not even a fucking accountant, bro. I'm in a different business line entirely, but... Bro!
Damn, dog. What the
You've been lied to,
I've
Elijah.
been lied to. How big... Oh, wait, top 20...
Yo, top 5 in Texas or what?
It's worldwide, bro. It's international. Who decided this list? These guys are cap. There we go. Number 7 on this list. Whatever the fuck list this is. Alright, we'll take it. 2020.
You never heard of the Big 7, bro?
You never heard of the Big 7? Okay, dude, don't even talk to me.
You ever heard of the Big 7 according to Vault.com?
It's crazy. I mean, if you look at all these other ones, like, I guess if you're like really jacked in, you'd have heard of PricewaterhouseCooper or Deloitte. I guess Deloitte's more of a common name, but KPMG is kind of questionable. BDO, Plante Moran, like Baker Tilly, like a lot of these ones, I guess, are not super household names because accounting is not really like a household product. Damn, bro. I thought I was cool.
Down the rabbit hole, shall we? The catwalk uses a base surface that, as I mentioned, is pretty slippery, and next to that, it also tilts to any angle, just so it can give you enough friction, grip, and also control to the shoes
Don't trip
you
and
wear.
fall, because
Something
that
I can
pussy
confirm
is
working
pretty
fairly
slippery.
well, despite my baby steps. The surface is large enough to play all kinds of games on, but small enough to place in your bed or living room. If calibrated right, the Catwalk C proved to me that during a play session, it was capable of accurately detecting the difference between running, walking, crouching, going backwards, and even strafing without any latency.
Even strafing.
It gave me instant movement and no feelings of discomfort. But sometimes
Some of the
the
graphics for these
calibration
games look
wasn't
This is
pretty nice already.
This is fucked up. Okay, I bought my Quest 2 expecting to see this inside of it. This is not what is inside of those goddamn goggles. Okay?
Yeah, you've been seeing like Tron.
This is not how it looks. No, I played this game. My computer is just not strong enough to play it like at any resolution. Even the thing is, like on the display, like the output on a monitor, it looks like this, but each eye, whenever you're seeing this picture in each eye, and it's brought like that close to your eyes, you have to have extremely high quality. Because if you put your head like really close to your monitor, you can see the pixels, and it's kind of the exact same thing. And then also, if you're playing it through Virtual Desktop or Oculus Link, which is the way you connect a Quest 2 to a computer, if you're playing it through one of those, it downscales the resolution because it can't keep up with it on the headset. So like you can get it way better than I've got it, but like it doesn't look like this. Like not whenever you're fucking like literally like I don't even know an inch maybe away from the screens, and it's two screens. It just does not look like this.
Not matching with the acceleration curve in game, resulting into a growing feeling of motion sickness. This shows that the software, Cat Gateway, is playing a very important role in the background. It largely takes care of how good your experience is going to be in the end, something we will get to later. Anyhow, despite me being safely strapped into its harness, I was still able to move freely, meaning I could easily switch from a standing to a crouching position. Also turning to the left or the right worked fantastic, so overall the Catwalk C does a great job on giving you the freedom you want while playing VR games. It only gets a little weird.
I mean, shit, for this guy, it might actually look like that, because this is a fucking, like, VR development firm or whatever the fuck. Like, this is all they do. So this computer that's running off this might look fucking amazing.
For example, have to go up or downhill. This will give you the, let's say, sensation that you are literally walking straight through your environment.
Elevation
mentally,
changes are
but
fucked
also
up.
physically, resulting into breaking the immersion. I know I said the base surface can tilt in different angles, but it's not enough to simulate going up or down.
I just want to fuck
What I'm
Komiko.
saying is, just be careful,
Lyoko?
okay? And aware that these scenarios might cause motion.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Now let's get into the software. This is where it's getting
Dude, I
really
recently
interesting,
watched the
and
first
this is also
episode,
one of
the first few
main
episodes of Code
reasons why I
Lyoko,
think
and holy shit.
It's bad as fuck,
I was
isn't it?
very much surprised as to like the amount of fan service that they have
Hey, it's me,
for
Dustin. Welcome
the
back to
kids
Starter
being
Everyday.
fucking kids.
I have no idea what that means.
Do the fan service.
You don't know what fan service is, dude?
I don't know
It's
what
like
an
panty
amount.
shots
What
of
a,
little fucking kids, dude.
oh no!
And this
I
was
didn't
on
know what that
Cartoon
meant at all.
fucking Network. That's what I don't understand.
Wait, so they did what?
This is like panty shots of like fucking
Oh, panty.
elementary
I thought you said panty.
elementary girls. I was like, yeah, you know what? I actually don't want to rewatch Code Lyoko.
Yo, bring back cuties.
Wait, what?
Wait,
It
really?
was that,
Oh,
it was
I
that
guess
weird French video or movie.
Oh, I
Yeah,
heard
they got
about that.
banned.
That is it safe to say that we've got treadmills on top of treadmills here?
It's a treadmill made of treadmills.
Okay, treadmill made of treadmills. So you
They
can
like
think of
got,
it as
they're like,
you've got one
didn't they
axis
face
of
like a
rotation
lawsuit
here,
or
and
something?
each individual
Yeah, I think so.
treadmill goes in this direction as
I think
well,
I would
right?
definitely believe
So
it.
how do you?
So it's a combination, right? Obviously, if you want to go X, this is our X direction, this is our Y. X is nothing but a treadmill, you know, like any other.
This guy doesn't look like he
Y
knows anything
is
about
nothing but
technology.
smaller treadmills. Right now, we're using the Vive tracker on you.
This guy looks like he has a cell phone holster on most of the time.
Yep, there they are right there.
Don't say it looks like it's a
On
cell
your
phone.
rear,
holster,
we
dude.
kinda
It's like a lot of like really old
artificially
people.
take you about 7 or 8 years in front of that.
Or Japanese, like, 30-year-olds.
CG, and this tries to keep
It's so
that little
useful.
CG in the middle of the treadmill, right there.
Oh, I got you. So the feed. That was one of my main questions. Is what is the feedback loop? And it's a positional feedback loop.
Yeah, it's fairly simple right now. We're making it better. That's the part we're going to just keep improving for ever, years and years
Really?
and years.
So the goal. So you have an object, and then. Oh, I get it. This is called.
It's very visual.
This
When
is
you
a
get-
semi-autonomous command position sensor. That's the
This guy trying to be
specific
smart.
way to say that.
It sounds like
Right?
Now, what we're
It's
also
like really
doing on
trying to prove how smart he is to these people.
this
Here's
one,
the semi-autistic command.
Dude, this guy's fucking got hella fuzz on his chest, out of his chest hair. This guy's got like the most dandruffy fucking chest hair of all
Ew.
time.
and
Ew.
you put foot trackers on. When you combine the foot trackers, the headset, and your hand controllers, you now have 6 different points that it's tracked on you, and that's enough for us to give you
Crazy
an avatar.
chest.
George
Bro.
Jr. told me if I screwed this
Wow.
little VR tracker into the bottom of the camera, we could insert that camera into the virtual world, which of course we had to do. So we're ready?
What does that mean?
So I just get in?
Yeah, go ahead. So,
All right.
let me help you get loaded in. All right.
Dude, this is like the most ragtag looking fucking place. This place looks bummy as shit. Like they're working on
Yeah, I
like
mean-
literally this is the future.
Yeah, but this is like not mass market. I feel like once they get mass market, they can have like.
Yeah, but they're the ones doing the research for the mass market product.
Yeah, I know, right? It sucks, but I think computers started out this way too. No.
Yeah, probably.
Directly behind your back.
Okay.
So go ahead and put on your headset.
This feels like I'm actually getting in the Oasis here.
And you can tighten up.
Oh, wow. I can see the camera in
Yes,
the virtual
so
world.
If you look towards me, you should see the 2 controllers.
What the heck, man?
So what I have you do now, George, go ahead and pull over
Okay.
your-
Hey,
Okay, I'm trying to. This is just normal VR, so I can actually see the ring. Now that's something I didn't expect. So I can. It's there.
Yeah. All right. So now let's.
I see my body too. What's up with my body?
So if I can have you stand with your legs straight down and your
Yo, my
arms
body
straight out to the
good?
sides of the T-pose.
3, 2,
T-pose.
1. Did it work?
See?
I'm over there, but
Oh, I can see my body. Whoa.
oh, I see how it's working.
All right. Okay, that's rad. That's really rad. Okay, gotcha.
you get apple slices instead
so
of
right
fries
now,
at
you're tracking
Whataburger,
the
you can
position of
suck
my
my fucking
hands.
cock.
I honestly have to respect that move. I was ordering some Chinese food or some dumplings from a dumpling place, and like I got the combo so I could get one big dumpling and one like normal size dumpling, and the combo came with like a side. Obviously, it was like French fries, tater tots, house salad, or seaweed soup, and I was like, dude, I really want fries or tater tots, but I haven't moved in like 6 weeks, so I should probably like get the house salad. But I ended up getting the sesame or the seaweed chicken noodle soup or chicken soup, It was pretty good. It was really under seasoned though. I'd add a fuck ton of soy sauce, but it was really good.
And dude, that is messed up. All right. So I can see the camera, the tic tac.
I would not
but what's more important is
Elijah to walk around with one of those shoulder bags with a little bit of fucking hot sauce and maybe a little bit of fucking like Louisiana in there.
I mean, I picked it up.
Soy sauce.
It was to go, but yeah.
I also see
Just
this
takes it out of
ring.
his
Griffin,
shoulder
why did
strap
you
bag.
Backpacks that black girls wear to the club.
have a ring in here?
So this
He's
is
like
where
J-Buds in
walking out
there.
the real world without being too much of a burden, to say.
So this is like, you know, when you do an integral, you get the plus C at the end. So this
This guy's obsessed with proving he's smart, bro.
Yeah.
So when you do an integral,
a boundary condition for me to kind of lock my brain into both worlds. So this is like, this tells me where I'm at virtually and like actual my body, right?
Absolutely. Okay, so are you ready to start?
My body, right?
I'm ready to start walking.
Okay, we're going to recommend you have your hands on the ring when you first try this, just so you get used to the virtual world and what that's like.
Okay. So when you start, yeah, I thought it would make sense for it to put me in the center.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, right, what it's trying to do is this trying to keep the CG of my back in the center of the ring, right?
Exactly.
So I'm going to touch this, and as I walk,
I'm gonna touch
okay,
it.
it takes just okay, I'm there. Okay, I don't want to hit that tree.
I bet this shit would take a long
This
time to
way.
get comfortable with, but like not in the same way that I guess the other one takes a long time to get comfortable with as well. And then once you've got it, you kind of got it. I just feel like the ceiling for this one is way higher. Like once you're comfortable with it, like you're basically free moving. The other one you're still strapped in. Holy shit, this is sus as fuck though.
So I can't really tell if I'm walking 90 degrees or not.
This is so
there's
fucking
inertia in the
trippy, bro.
rollers. Okay.
I wonder how this would actually feel though, because it looks like
So
it'd be
if I
fun.
move backwards,
Like I wonder if it actually does feel natural.
It looks like there's an inertia problem with like if it'll push you too far, and then it'll correct for it, which seems like pretty problematic. But I mean, they could probably work that out.
It's like you're on a leash.
it's gotta keep me there. If I move forwards,
I'm just running.
so it takes just a second to get used to.
Just a couple seconds on the Infinidec, and I instantly understood the problem
Please
that these guys
refrain from posting links. Somebody just posted a link in my chat.
to overcome. It's pretty interesting. It seems pretty simple. Whatever direction a person walks,
Probably a
the
fucking
Infinidec
bot.
moves in the opposite direction, whether it be X or Y, at the exact same velocity and acceleration. Think about a normal treadmill. Your brain is doing all the processing. Your brain is constantly
Imagine if it was
solving
only
the
forward.
equation treadmill velocity plus body velocity equals
you can get a
zero.
really,
You get
really...
so much exercise with it. You know?
Dude, I get a fuck ton of exercise just from playing my quest. Like, it has a daily calorie burn or whatever, and like, most of the days that I play it, I ended up hitting the 150 or whatever the fuck it is. Like, it's, yeah, like, it's a solid way. Like, if I feel like I haven't been working out enough, or if I feel like I haven't been moving enough, rather, I'll play some fucking expert levels on Beat Saber. I'll be there in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
If at any point you don't solve that equation correctly,
Watch
you
like
start
the new
moving
future
relative.
thing is a super shredded lean dude is actually a VR gamer.
That, yeah, 100%. This shit is like, I mean, especially when it comes to like the Infinidec, like with treadmills. Like, dude, if you're like actually walking around, like that shit is a legitimate workout. There's a fitness game that I have downloaded. It's like a boxing, like a VR boxing type of thing. And like, dude, like that shit will burn you the fuck up. Like I played it and I was sore the next day, like legitimately sore all over.
Hey, the first episode of Black Mirror was about VR.
Yeah, I think a lot of them are kind of like that. Dude, I want to watch Black Mirror. We should watch Black Mirror.
Watch the first episode right now.
I mean, we could just watch. What, nigga, what?
Hey, Johnny, play Rocket
I've
League?
already seen the first episode.
Okay, we could just watch the second one, bro. They're not even linked.
Yeah, they're all different.
We gotta go in order.
I'm just gonna watch the second one. You watch the first one. Where does it go? Like, what the fuck?
You have to go to order, bro. I'm autistic.
But then I'm gonna be done with the first one, and then you're gonna be done with the second one, and we're gonna be back to square zero.
This is a very similar
we're gonna be
problem,
back to
but
square
it's
blue because that's where I put us organized this.
Please get us out. His
much harder.
OCD is.
It's harder because
ruining
there's
my
two
good time.
dimensions. That's the obvious one. But it's also harder because the processing isn't happening in
Is
your
there a way
brain.
we can-
That
what was that
processing
group
is offloaded.
Watching thing.
We can watch it on Netflix Party.
Netflix party. Okay.
Yeah. I can see if I can try to load it up on here. It was not working when we were trying that last time. Like, it seems like Netflix figured out a way to block it out to where it doesn't, like, you can't actually see the shows. Or maybe my shit was just glitched that one time.
Dad wants us to pick up where he left off.
No, you can see the captions, but you can't see the actual show. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, but we can watch it with there's like a Netflix party app thing that you can use.
To the Infinideck, which, oh, by the way, can't read your mind. There's a delay time for the Infinideck to figure out where your position is and try to change that.
Yeah.
And if it tries to do it too quickly, you know, you can have an overdamped and underdamped system. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that the right
This guy loves
terminology?
terms, bro.
So at the moment, what we're currently doing, we're trying to make it so that the acceleration on the user in any way that they're not really trying to experience is never more than 0.1 Gs.
Got it.
We found that seems to be about a good amount to not really be, disturbing for the user.
Okay.
So we're trying to figure out where exactly that is and how to do that.
If I walk forward, I'm going to feel an acceleration in one direction on my body because I'm pushing against the floor, right? But then the floor is going to move, and it's going to move my body in the opposite direction. So I'm going to feel an acceleration that's negative, which is strange for, a normal walking around human. Then once I hit a steady state velocity, I'm going to level out that acceleration, and my body's going to be cool with it,
I
right?
see.
But the moment I stop, that's a
You get the
change in
reverse.
velocity, and the Infinideck has to accommodate for that. It has to move you back to the center gracefully. And one thing that happens is if it tries to move you back too fast, it'll overshoot.
There needs to be like a way stronger prediction algorithm or some shit that can predict and like anticipate when you're gonna move and when you're gonna stop moving. Like all this shit can be sorted with AI. I'm pretty sure.
It has to correct.
No,
So
that
this
was
is
like the
a
first
really
episode of Devs.
interesting
It's hard to predict.
engineering problem because it doesn't
Human
have
movement.
Unless you have enough computing
knowledge of
power.
intent. Like that's the difference. With your brain,
That was the last
you have
episode of
intent.
Devs.
And so when you're walking on a normal
Oh, really?
treadmill, you get to choose everything, right?
But you have to understand, over the last few years, we had to, build and modify the Infinideck 2 along with the control system, and there's only a few of us. Yeah. So it's been challenging all around.
This is why the
Fuck,
problem
dude,
is
make it
interesting, because
impossible
when
to
you're
kill.
walking in the world, right now my acceleration is 0. And then when I stop, I'm used to imparting acceleration to my body, but that doesn't happen.
Damn, that shit took him far as fuck.
It's a work in progress. How far you go back,
That's clever.
it's a challenge.
It's a really fucking
One
challenging
thing I thought was
solution.
really
Holy
cool
shit.
is you can use this to be a different size in the virtual world just by changing a constant, right?
I'm talking about.
Scale how many steps it takes to get around in the virtual world just by a scale factor. Literally a scalar. That's awesome.
Oh, there's the same boat. Look at that. Dude, it's like I want to jump. I'm too I'm too small to get it. Too small to go to my boat, man. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's really fun that the model. There's my bench. Look behind you. There's my bench before.
In engineering, we have these assignments called technology readiness levels. There's 9 of them, and I would say this is somewhere between a 6 and a 7, which means there's a working prototype that works, and they're just refining the subsystems. They're about to go to production. So it's really cool to be able to walk on this Infinideck before it goes out into mainstream production and see the behind-the-scenes engineering things they're having to solve.
Imagine if they
It's
had,
really
like,
interesting. So it's clear George knows all this. I mean, he
good funding
instantly
and
understands
the
all
right
variables.
people working on this.
Yeah, it looks like they have literally 3 people here.
If you think about
That's
it,
what I was saying. Like, this is fucked up. This is the future. Like, this is where, dude, if you had money to invest, this is where you fucking put it. Oh my god.
Like from the
Because like these guys have like the idea.
Yeah, the idea is unbelievable. The idea is
but
the future, dude.
They might not be the best software engineers, the best researchers.
Well, yeah, I mean, and it spans so many different like sub-disciplines of development and shit too. Like, there is no the best for this. Like, there's a bunch of people who could all work together to make this shit work like really
If you
well.
had like Ben
but-
Shapiro working on this, man.
Dude,
Hypothetically.
Be done.
Hypothetically.
Anyway, this is me talking to George, and you can tell he totally gets it.
I can
This
imagine
is not gaming.
that the inertia, overcoming that inertia is different for each person, because if I'm 175
A game
pounds,
has 3 things. An enemy,
and I move here, it takes a certain amount of torque. I'll cut the deck
And it's
off.
dark.
It takes a certain amount of torque for these motors to
is
move
dark.
me.
no, just
And
outside, bro.
That's going to change
Outside is
based on the
dark.
size of the person. Is that correct?
That's correct.
It's been up for fucking, God, literally like 5 or 6 hours, and it's just
Time
dark.
to go to sleep soon.
Dude, that's what it's all about. That's how you get through COVID. You wake up and it's dark, and you're like, bet.
That seems like kind of a. That sucks.
Yeah.
Feels like you're wasting.
Yeah.
Wasting something, but.
Yeah, it's interesting
what?
that like I could just go out and like go work out every day, or like read a book every day, or fucking learn how to play piano every day. But it's like, what the fuck can I do that? I could just get high. It's way more fun. All right.
Okie dokie.
All right, we're done with the AI stream, the VR stream.
Ooh.
I need to figure out a way to get people to the goddamn stream, dude.
We will dox you.
No, stop.
Ooh, I get Hades.
Huh?
I still think it's so strange that real people somewhere in the world will always want to dox or just like do like horrible stuff to streamers.
Yeah, man. Sad motherfuckers everywhere. Too close of a connection. It's like I can take you down. Just want to be impactful. But okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna. Fuck. I don't know if I should play Hades or Cold War or what.
Dude, should I have my attack inflict doom?
I'm here now.
or
What's going on,
Blade
everybody?
Rift with dash? I feel like I have the double dash now, so I could just I'm gonna do that.
Dude, I'm about to lose my fucking mind. I'm 6 minutes late on another drop. And it's
Just
gone.
like. I mean,
Why am I not like hearing a sound?
Why don't you just stay in that server?
Yeah, it seems like they're coming like every.
This is not
every
usual.
hour.
Okay, so there's one at 5:36, one at 4:41, one at 4:16. But before that, it was 12:17. That's the last one was dropped. It was 4 days ago. God damn it, man. Cheeks.
Or man, you're gonna be able to play 80 FPS Beat Saber very soon.
I can't wait. I want 90. But I
Is
can't
your
wait.
is your Oculus deal? Is it 144 hertz?
The Quest? No, it's 90. 90 is the cap. I think the like the $1,000 one. I think it's the HTC Vive.
The Vive.
I think that one is or maybe Index. Oh wait, I said yeah, HTC Vive. Yeah. I think it's the Valve Index. Is at 144 hertz, but like I'm not gonna buy one of those. The Quest 2 is for the price. It's like remarkable.
Doesn't bang for your buck.
I'll give you some bang for my buck. Wait.
Ooh, give me the bang and the buck.
I'll pay to fuck you guys.
Homies, dude. Alright, what are we doing now? What are we doing next?
Black Mirror watch party. Let's
Oh yeah,
go.
Black Mirror. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's do that. Damn, I can't stream that. That's crazy.
Hey, just do it through your webcam. Oh shit, yes, webcam.
4002.